Hello, this is Glenn Goff, the head writer at Glenn Writes, which is my website at glenngough.com, GLENGAUGH.com. I'm a husband, father, social worker, and church planner in the Jackson, Tennessee area. It's my thrill every week to bring these videos to you in an attempt to help out dads on mission, men like myself and their families that are endeavoring to step out and do a work for God. It's very difficult to adapt to the change that's required by the challenges of starting a church or working in the ministry for the Lord. And since last week's video, I have to admit I've had a couple of fails in the time management department. The last time I recorded for you, I talked about getting organized for October and the way that I have brought my time management system up to date for this month and am trying to make it profitable so that I can accomplish everything that I need to do and intend to do. But a couple of things have happened. I planned to set forth on Saturdays and do some outreach in the Jackson, Tennessee area through doing prayer walks on Saturday mornings. And I failed to account for two very busy Saturdays in a row, last Saturday and this coming Saturday. And last Saturday was a total fail in the area of accomplishing this task, this big rock as I described it in my last video, and initiate that effort. Secondly, we had a meeting planned on that same Saturday for another endeavor that we are involved with, my wife and I, and it totally slipped our minds. We didn't make it. It turned out to be okay. There weren't any major consequences of it, but for a long time, it's just been forever since I missed any sort of meeting or obligation like that. And so it caused me to look back on my time and task management and try to see where things fell through. And first of all, these things just didn't make my calendar. They didn't make my Covey. They didn't make my iPhone iCalendar. I didn't have them recorded. The only place that I had them was up here, and in a crucial moment my mind failed me. Secondly, it's just that when you're laying out these big rock tasks, these large things that you want to accomplish in a week's time or over the period of a couple of weeks' time, you have to account for barriers. And church events, family events, work obligations sometimes that are kind of innocuous, that we know they're there but we don't account for them, end up getting in the way and preventing us from accomplishing tasks that even if we write them down we couldn't do them because of the interruption of other things. And so the things that we did on Saturday were important. It was important family time for me, and I ended up sacrificing a couple of other big rocks, and what that does is puts you a little bit behind, puts me a little bit behind. And so I'm looking forward to this Saturday. I had intended to spend each Saturday in October doing the prayer walks that I planned to do in Jackson, and this upcoming Saturday is even busier and in a very important way, more important than last Saturday, in that it's my son's birthday, and we have a huge party planned for Saturday. All the family comes. My wife has worked very hard on it. We'll spend a lot of time Friday evening getting ready for it, and a lot of family will be there. My son's cousins that he loves to play with will be there, and it's going to be a great time. And so I asked myself, what do I need to do with this big rock that I've planned? It's very important to me. Covering the area that we're starting our church in prayer is a priority and a commitment for me. And so what am I going to do? I can tell you that my decision is that I will be up very early on Saturday morning in order to be in Jackson, walking the streets in prayer and reaching out to those that I encounter, and being back home in time to finish getting ready for my son's birthday party and to be there for that. When push comes to shove and it comes to crunch time, Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. It's certainly true of your family and of the ministry. And so, at the very least, my two previous fails of last week have caused me to think and caused me to make sure that I write it down, make sure that I arrange my time, set my alarms, do what I need to do to accomplish everything that I have to accomplish. And I have a feeling it'll be a long but very satisfying day. So be in prayer for me, especially on Saturday. I'll be in prayer for you in your pursuits with your ministry and your family. And God bless you. Visit me at glengaugh.com, GLENGAUGH.com. Sign up for my website. Also, my paper.ly electronic online paper is Dad's on Mission. Look it up and subscribe to that. Follow me on Twitter at Glenn Gough, at GLENGAUGH, or look me up at Glenn Gough on Facebook. Love to see you there as well. God bless you and have a great rest of your day.